Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday, which means another staking rewards update video. This is for week 37. And as always, before we jump into the kind of figures, just to make you aware of any changes. And the good news is no big changes this week. After last week's airdropped coins and month of staking of Stellar on Binance, they're back in their local wallet, and we're now receiving weekly updates for that. I added Icon, I think that possibly was in last week's video as well, but I am looking to kind of increase the number of kind of Icon I get, but that's staking nicely in a local wallet as well, and everything else pretty much is how it was last week. So let's jump straight in and have a look at the rewards for this previous week. So starting at the top of the list with NAV coin, 8 NAV worth 86 cents, 24 Syndicate worth 4 cents, 0.617 Neo Gas. So had a couple of weeks now with a full amount of Neo staking. So this seems to be a little bit higher than it was sort of a month or so ago when I previously had this number of coins kind of staking. So we seem to have gone from sort of maybe 0.5 or just over 0.5 to sort of 0.6 as an average, but that's worth 81 cents. Nothing for SmartCash. The Smart Rewards payout will happen on the 26th of the month, so the week after next. Nothing for Metrix this month. I don't know if this is just coincidence, but over the last kind of couple of months, it seems that I'm getting less frequent stakes for Metrix, but obviously the payouts when they do come are larger. The nice thing about Metrix, it's not got a fixed reward. So if you have twice as long between a kind of reward, you'll receive more kind of coins. So it doesn't matter whether you receive like lots of little kind of frequent stakes or less frequent but kind of larger stakes. But it seemed to be a little bit of a trend. It might just be coincidence, but it seems to be a bit of a trend that I'm receiving, you know, instead of sort of receiving maybe a stake every week, I'm receiving maybe a stake every sort of 3 weeks, but you know, a lot bigger when they do come in. So I don't know if other people have noticed that as well, or if it's just purely coincidence. PIVX, one stake for PIVX, so 2 PIVX worth 56 cents, 144 Helix worth 23 cents, 213.75 Vulcano worth 24 cents, 26 and a quarter Bulwark worth 48 cents. Bulwark seems to be staking pretty well now. I don't know if that's just because as the number of coins creeps up from our masternode kind of payouts, we're getting sort of regular rewards, but I'm receiving multiple rewards a week now, which is nice to see. So 68 cents for that. Stellar 2.68 Stellar worth 5 cents, and finally Icon, our new kid on the block, 0.73 Icon worth 15 cents. So that's a grand total this week of $3.42. If we jump over to the graph, you can see after these, you know, 2 really big weeks that we had, obviously our Stellar kind of payout this week, I think that was just a very large Metrix payout that we hadn't received for about 4 weeks. We're back down with a little bit of a bump this week, but you know, still well above these 3 really kind of appalling weeks. So I think the sort of rebalancing the kind of portfolio towards kind of like higher cap, sort of lower kind of reward staking reward coins like kind of Neo, like kind of Stellar and stuff like that has, you know, undoubtedly hit the staking kind of amounts in terms of a weekly basis. But I think the long-term potential of those coins is a lot kind of higher. So I am looking to increase my Neo holdings, also my Stellar and Icon holdings, which are kind of larger kind of coins. I'm quite happy with kind of NAV. Some of these other kind of coins will, in this kind of middle area, will be disappearing probably after I finished my masternode shootout experiment at the end of the year. So I'm not sure necessarily that I will be holding Bulwark, Vulcano, even kind of like Helix, Metrix I might kind of keep hold of, SmartCash potentially as well I'll get rid of, and maybe PIVX as well. So there's a few kind of coins in this middle ground that we're holding really largely just due to the masternode shootout experiment. So I think there's 5 coins on there that we have masternodes for currently. So anyway, the rebalancing will continue, but probably not till the beginning of next year. I do have some more coins. I've got some energy that I acquired last week just with a few sats that I had floating around in an exchange. So I bought a few. I haven't got a huge number, but I will get those staking. I'm looking to maybe stock up on a few kind of energy. I think out of this sort of like really small cap kind of projects, it's one that I have most faith in. It's got a very large kind of vibrant community. If you're on their Discord group, there's constant sort of tiny kind of airdrops which keep people kind of engaged and stuff like that. So and obviously their airdrop, the 4th sort of international bit of the airdrop still hasn't happened. I know there's a load of people signed up for that, but you get 100 energy for free. I believe if you haven't signed up now, they're way oversubscribed for that, so you're probably not worth signing up now. But that really has, I think, airdropping sort of 100 coins to lots of different people has been really valuable in sort of like kind of broadening out their kind of community. So out of all the kind of small coins, it's probably the one that I'd maybe hold out a little bit more hope for than some of the others. So as I said, I've got a few energy. They'll be going onto the staking experiment, and then we've got other coins that hopefully will launch their kind of staking at some point, maybe later this year. So we've got stuff like Cardano, which I do hold, which I'm looking forward to being able to stake, and other bits and bobs like that. But that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching, as always. Ask me any questions in the comments below. It's always nice to hear from you. If you can give us a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. And hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.